10 favorite Spirit Halloween animatronics of all time, ghoulies, ranked by a special guest YouTuber. This is the Voina Experience. What's happening, ghoulies? Welcome back to the Voina Experience. Thank you guys so much for watching us. Guys, so exciting. We have a special guest with us today on Tier List Tuesday. That's right, Leone Productions on YouTube has decided to join us for a very special tier ranking today, ghoulies. Now, you know, they say that if you travel cyberspace or even the world long enough, eventually you'll run into yourself, and I did just that, ghoulies. I'm watching some videos a few weeks ago, and I see Leone Productions. I thought, oh, that guy looks just like me. So I had to reach out to him and asked if he wanted to join us here for a special collaboration at the Voina Experience, and he agreed. And guys, it's been so great getting to meet and to know Leone Productions. He's a great guy, really nice. I encourage you guys to definitely check out his channel. There will be a link to his channel in the description because we will be doing a special tier ranking of Leone Productions' top 10 Spirit Halloween animatronics on his channel. So if you want to see what we thought of his favorite animatronics, I encourage you to jump over to his channel, subscribe, and check out that video. He's also got a lot of other great content on there for you guys. If you don't already know of his channel, it's a lot of fun. Go check it out. So this is my favorite top 10 Spirit Halloween animatronics. I put together this list for Leone Productions to rank for us. And guys, without wasting any more time, I would like to introduce Leone Productions doing our tier ranking of our top 10 favorite Spirit Halloween animatronics. Here's Leone.
Hello everybody, Leone Productions here, and thank you again so much for having me on your channel. If you guys do not know me, I am Leone Productions, like I just said. If you guys are not aware of who I am, what I do, I am also another YouTuber. I am one of the main artists in the community. I do like a whole bunch of art for people. Without further ado, I am going to be ranking his top 10 animatronics, and I'm going to give you my personal opinion on them. Alright, so starting off, the Voina Experience was very kind to give me his personal top 10 list, and I'm going to be going through and ranking his top 10 in my personal opinion. Starting off at number 10. A lot of you guys on my channel, Leone Productions channel, know that I'm not a very big fan of this guy. I just think he's rather bland in my opinion, but number 10 would have to be Nozzles, the clown. I love clowns, but I'm just not really a big fan of Nozzles himself. Like, I believe if he was less and if he had a different face, I think I would have loved him a lot more. I love the idea for the nozzles of hands, don't get me wrong. Like, that's a very, very cool idea. And the neon sort of color scheme, I love that color scheme. I'm just not a big fan of his face, and I'm not a big fan of his price tag. So that's what puts me at number 10. Number 9 would be Heckles the Clown. I love Heckles, but don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really good props on here, and this is just kind of where he belongs in this sort of list compared to everything else on this list, but that's kind of where he stands for here. I love Heckles. I love his color scheme. Purple's one of my favorite colors, so I love that they worked the purple in there. The greens, the red balloon looks beautiful. I love that he's just a human clown and not just like some sort of monster clown. It works really, really well in my opinion, but I really do love Heckles. But for this list, he's in number 9. Number 8 is Creepy Towering Clown. This guy is a classic. That's why I have him higher than Heckles, and I just love this guy. Grimsley is just amazing. I love his color scheme as well. He's also what really impacted the clown community, sort of. Like, he was like the first one that really got everybody into like making these tall clowns and stuff like that. He has sort of really, really big impact on the community, and that's why I'm putting him at number 8. But there's a lot of really other cool ones on this list, which is why I'm going to be ranking him this low. Number 7 is Wailing WallE. Now, this one could be a little controversial. I really, really love Wailing WallE. He's vintage. If you guys don't know me as well, I love, like, the old cartoons. I love vintage Halloween. That's just sort of my vibe. I love, like, Cuphead, Bendy and the Ink Machine, like, just, like, those kinds of games. I love the old cartoon shows, Mickey Mouse, and he reminds me of those old vintage carnival clowns, and it's another human clown, which makes him very eerily scary, and it's just like one of those motionette dolls that only does like this. It's really creepy. Honestly, like, Wailing WallE has got to be one of the creepiest clowns next to, like, Silent and Deadly and Crouchy and all them, but he's really, really cool. Speaking of Crouchy, number 6 is Crouchy. I love Crouchy to bits, and I hope to God I end up having him one day. Just one of the coolest clowns, and he really sparked an impact in the community as well. He's just really, really awesome, and I love that he's just like this really cool monster clown, and he's what impacted the monster clown sort of fiasco in the haunter community as well. And I don't think, without him, I don't think these spirit clowns would be as cool. But Crouchy is a classic, and I love him to bits, which is ranking him at number 6. Number 5 is a prop that I actually have. This is Wacky Moo. I love Wacky Moo. He's a classic, of course. He predated all of these clowns on this list, and he's just overall an amazing clown. I love his voice. I love his hammer. I love how he lights up in the black light. He's like Nozzles times 50, in my opinion. Like, I love Wacky. Another monster clown. I love his creepy, jagged jaw, his teeth all colored, and just the UV activation on him just really makes it really, really worthwhile. And he's creepy. He is creepy as heck, honestly. But I love him nonetheless, which is making him at number 5. Number 4 is Harvester of Souls. This is one of the coolest animatronics I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Just such a cool concept, sucking the soul out of somebody. Like, you see the fog from the girl go into his mouth, and he's got the fan, and it directs it straight into. It's so cool. It's such a great idea, and he's just creepy looking, and you feel bad for the girl. Like, it's one of those, like, realistic kind of creepy props, and you just cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with him. He's just an amazing prop. Number 3 is Grimm. So this was the start of the servos in animatronics, and this is the first prop. Actually, no, this is the second prop I've ever owned. The first being Jack Skellington from Home Depot. This is actually the one that started my decline into buying horror props and my decline to my wallet. Grimm was just so cool. I love skeletons, and he's bland, like, in design, but his voice makes up for it, and his movement makes up for it. He is definitely still, to this day, one of my favorite props. And number 2 would be the 2010 Jemmy Jason. This guy's a classic. Everybody wants him. The coolest movements. Jemmy, this is when Jemmy was in their prime time, and, like, Jason was just so cool at the time, and I just cannot get over them. And I don't know what happened to Jemmy now, but they need to go back to these guys. Like, these classic horror characters were the greatest part of these animatronics, and I really think they need to bring these guys back. Jason was just amazing, and especially this one, which is obviously putting him at number 2 for me. And number 1, this might be super, super controversial. I'm really letting my bias kick in with this one. This is going to be Krampus. Now, this is really weird for a lot of you guys, from my channel coming in to watch this. I love Krampus. I absolutely love Krampus. The movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's like my top 10 in my favorite movies. Krampus is just an insanely cool character. I don't know how they got the sculpt perfect, but the sculpt on him is perfect. Regardless of his animation, I don't even care about his animation. Just as a prop in general, he's massive. His horns are beautifully sculpted. His face is beautifully sculpted. And just the chains that come with it are heavy. They got the jingle bells on them. Just, it's genuinely one of my favorite props of all time. He's so cool. and I absolutely love him to bits. But yeah, that really does it for my top 10 of the VOA Experience's list here. I really like these props, and you and I got a lot in common, other than being bald and having a beard. But no, but you know, we do have a lot in common with our some of our favorite props. A lot of these are actually on my favorite list as well. I believe Wacky's on there, Grimm's on there, Krampus is on there. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed making this this ranking for you, and again, thank you so much for having me on your channel. And I hope to collaborate with you in another time. And thank you guys for sticking around and watching me. This is Leone Productions, signing out. Stay spooky, everybody.
Well, Ghoulies, I hope you had some fun watching the tier list ranking of our favorite Spirit Halloween animatronics ranked by Leone Productions on YouTube. And Ghoulies, once again, I encourage you to jump over to his channel, subscribe, and check out the video where we ranked his favorite animatronics from Spirit Halloween. It was a whole lot of fun. Thank you once again to Leone Productions, and thank you, Ghoulies. Make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so that way you don't miss our next video. And until next time, stay spooky, Ghoulies.